I never imagined I would actually end up being a teacher. My sister and cousins had always felt I did a very decent job when I taught them, be it math, science, or Sanskrit. However, when I walked into a classroom with 20 students at a premier competitive exam preparation institute, it should have felt different but did not. Everything came so naturally and I realized I had it in me to be a really good teacher. 3 years on, after having taught hundreds of students in multiple institutes, I decided to stop. It wasn't just because I was going for my MBA but also because I did not want to be teaching the same stuff repeatedly. Most students who came to the classes were there to pick up a few shortcuts and ace an exam but were hardly looking at picking up anything concrete that would last much longer. I had opted out of the rat race quite some time back and followed my heart when I chose to work in Cricinfo. I knew I had to do something in the field of education and that something was an ambitious idea. My sister, who had started off with the plan of becoming a chartered accountant, soon found herself far more suited to journalism and embarked on that path. Soon enough, however, she figured that TV journalism was not quite something she enjoyed and decided to apply to the Teach for India fellowship. Post her 2-year stint, which was tiring and exceptionally challenging, she knew very well that she had to do something in the education space. This was when the two of us planned what we thought every student/parent needs. Given that both of us had spent a significant amount of time trying to identify our passion, we knew very well that the right mentoring, exposure, and experiential learning opportunities while we were growing up could have led us to the perfect career. However, this was something that we, and most other students, could never really hope to get during the crucial high school and college years. For students truly interested in engineering or medicine, there were always mentors on hand either on the family or friends front. But when it came to most other career choices, students had no option but to rely on the advice given by career counselors or shut the door on their ambition and move back to a conventional field. Both my sister and I could never quite understand the fascination for generic career counselors and psychometric tests. The education space was filled with so many of these that it was close to impossible to identify which of these was actually reliable. I personally doubted the accuracy of the tests given that students go through a rather turbulent phase during adolescence and their choices can vary from day to day. Further, I felt strongly that generic career counselors could perhaps provide a very broad sense of direction and nothing more, given the innumerable career choices available to the modern-day student. No single counselor would really be capable of providing enough information on a variety of fields. We thought we had the right product: career exploration. We envisioned a 3-step process that involved exposure to different subjects, one-on-one mentoring by experts, and an experiential learning program that would ensure that the students learn how it is to work in the space they are interested in. As is the case with any startup, the process got tougher the moment we began trying to implement the idea. Firstly, we did not have a strong enough base in technology to build the product, in this case a website. However, this was not an insurmountable problem given the plethora of tech resources available in Bengaluru. After a crowdfunding round, where we raised